Good evening, it's Brian here at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. This is a really nice car. This is an E300 AMG Sport. I think these are lovely. This car, we actually sold this car brand new. The car actually has a full Mercedes-Benz service history. Basically, we are Fitzpatrick's Garage. The car was actually, like we're saying, sold from the garage here brand new. We have franchises including Mercedes up the road. There's Hyundai here, there's Honda here, there's Maxwell behind us, there's Opel over in Naas and Carlow, and there's branches in Tullamore as well. So basically, family run business, an operation for almost 70 years, so you know there's going to be good after sales service if you're buying a really nice car like this. And I suppose as a main Mercedes dealer here for service and sales, then you know that the backup service is going to be there for product specific knowledge. Anyway, let's have a look at this car. This is a gorgeous car. Okay, so looking at the front of the car, the very first thing that always catches my eye on these types of cars is the type of headlamps that are on them. This one has the ILS pack, so if you see here, really cool daytime running lamps moving along up through here. Very nice. After that then you'll see LED intelligent light system, and one actually very cool thing is when the headlights are on at night time as well, Mercedes-Benz actually lights up on the side of the headlamp, so it's really nice. And when the headlamps come on, they come on quite soft, so you'll turn them on and eventually it just lights up that area along here. And then we have an LED here and also an LED in there as well. And if you see the indicator, it's got a big nice LED up there. So I know it's only a set of headlamps, but my God, does it make some difference to the front of the car. It makes it so aggressive looking with those headlamps. They look really cool and high end. The other thing as well I found is if you turn the steering to the left or the right, they also are cornering lamps as well, so they're moving the headlamps around to accommodate. In this AMG Sport we have a lovely chrome splitter down the front of the car, the big Mercedes grille along the front, which is absolutely fantastic. There's parking sensors on the front and also along the side over here as well. These wheels are an AMG style wheel. They look really nice. The condition of the tyres, very good Bridgestone tyres on that car, so it's in really excellent order so far. They are a 245 4018, and then behind that you can see, I know it's difficult because the spoke is in the way, you have those Mercedes-Benz drilled and grooved brakes, which basically allow for extra cooling and increased performance. So very cool. After that then obviously we have things like anti-lock brakes and emergency brakes distribution and all that kind of stuff. Looking down the side of the car, the side skirts complement the front lip along through here, so it looks really nice. After that then, small but subtle chrome surround around the windows, and moving around to the back of the car, again keeping in theme with the AMG style of stuff. The rear bumper along here has a little indentation, again for style. Parking sensors exist along the back, and then I love the taillights on these, again LED, and even in the indicators are nice LEDs as well. The rear exhausts, they're not actually exhaust, but they are areas where, say, where the exhaust is in behind, but it just gives it that nice symmetrical look around the rear of the car, so it's absolutely damn cool looking. I know I keep saying the car is nice, but I love these cars. I think they're really nice. I like the shape of car. There is a newer model as well, which is absolutely fantastic, like this red one over here, but I really always like that nice, big, square, chunky looking car. Damn nice. After that then, condition on the car is really nice. So there is 2 owners on the car overall. We sold the car originally, and then the second owner bought the car after that, and they have kept a full Mercedes-Benz service history, so it will be certified when it's leaving the garage here. After that then, that is an E300 BlueTech hybrid, meaning basically that it has a hybrid battery assist to the 2.1 diesel engine. Power wise, I'm not expert on these, so I think it's probably going to simulate about 220 to 230 horsepower wise, because we'll say we're combining the diesel engine and also the electric battery that goes with it. So like we were saying, BlueTech hybrid E300. So as E-classes go, this is definitely one of the nicest that you can get. In terms of the boot, I'm just going to move out of the sun. And just while I'm moving out of the sun, I'm in the backyard here for the minute. I'm just going to show you. Basically, the car is not running at the moment, so while it says in here ready, that means we're ready to drive. All I'm going to do is just tap the accelerator over here, which is a nice aluminium pedal, as you can see. And what will happen is select drive, and I'm going to move forward, as you can see. So the car is now moving, but I am not using any engine revolutions. From what I saw, I just had a quick drive in the car last night. I think you can get to about 20 or so kilometers an hour, which I am right now. and then the diesel engine kicks in after that. So it's really useful for creeping. So I suppose if you pull up, there you go, and you're just moving, we'll say, around the likes of a car park, or you're stuck in traffic or something like that along through here. At the moment I am moving completely on fresh air, just battery powered, no fuel being used at all. So that's the idea. The battery is an assist to the diesel engine, and it just means there's creeping modes there that basically mean that you're not going to be using fuel in times when you're stuck in traffic and stuff like that. So very, very applicable to city driving. The boot, in terms of these E-classes, pretty sure it passes the dead body test, because you can get quite a lot of stuff in the back, and we see a lot of people, I suppose, looking for large saloon cars. Apologies about the camera, it's a little bit slow today to pick up on the weather conditions, but it's quite big. You will get golf clubs into the back of that, I would imagine. Bit of storage over here, but the main thing I want to show you is condition, keeping with the outside of the car. Very, very nice condition all the way through so far. So on both sides it's nice, and the floor and the rear of the seats up ahead of you, so all quite nice. And actually, just while we're talking about condition, very, very quickly, because the sun has actually moved in, I'm going to have a quick look around the car. So at least if you come to look at something like this, you know, like that wheel is absolutely perfect down on the left hand side. That wing and the door and the rear door and the quarter panel, all in absolutely perfect condition. Down onto that bumper corner, absolutely perfect. Up onto that boot lid, really, really nice. Down onto rear right hand side bumper, up onto quarter, and the two doors. Really super nice condition, this car. Front right wheel, very nice condition. Tyres, as we were saying, are quite good. And rear right hand side wheel, very nice condition. And just the final wheel over here as well, which is the rear left hand side, really nice condition too. So if you're considering looking at an E-Class E300, or actually any of the range, this car, remember, is because I suppose the E300 setup, it's €190 a year for road tax, and it is quite frugal actually. The previous owner was telling me that he found the car to be very, very frugal. So it is something that, we'll say, if you're looking at 220s, why not consider this? It's got more power, and it's also a little bit more fuel efficient as well overall. After that, then, in terms of just the way the car looks, if you look along here, I do see various E-classes, but these headlamps make such a difference. They're so nice, and there is other ones for sale with them, but not that many from what I see at the moment. And I love the colour as well, all really nice, all real congruent, so it just looks really, really well overall. Anyway, let's have a look in the back to see what is going on with the seating. So that door card is in excellent condition, with the usual kind of features like electrics for windows and child locks and stuff like that. AMG mats are in very nice condition, as is the centre area along here. This seat is super perfect. The rear of that seat is super perfect. The armrest in through the centre has some storage. Got 2 bits of storage. Oh, a drinks holder, okay, that's pretty cool. After that, then the setup here is a black headliner, which is quite sporty, but the interior of that car with full black leather is absolutely perfect. If we have a look at the front, we again have usual stuff like electrics for windows and mirrors that you'd expect. Headlights are automated like we saw already, and just one thing I haven't shown you yet is I had the headlamps on there, but when the headlamps are off, then, or maybe I did at the start of the video, these are your really cool funky looking daytime running lights. Love that grille, wow, gorgeous. Anyway, back to the inside of the car. The floor mat is a little bit dirty from my feet over there, just getting in and out. Aluminium pedals along through here, as you'd expect. That seat, the bolsters on both sides, really, really nice condition. So black leather throughout has been kept very, very well. I can open up this, I've got storage, and then I've got USB connector in through there for charging phone and playing music. All really nice condition. I can open that up for drinks holders and cigarette lighter, non-smoking vehicle. After that, we'll have a look at this in a sec, which is going to control our screen up through the centre. Other things then, we'll say, in terms of the inside of the car, I'm just going to close this door and let the seat back so we'll have a better idea. So, when you're driving the car, this is your instrument cluster ahead of you, so your speedo along through here, and then after that, if I go in through here, I can change information like what way is the energy flowing at the moment. It's telling me things like how much the battery is left and how much assist it can provide, current speed, average fuel efficiency and all that kind of stuff, distance of fuel left, revolution counter over here, and then information on the hybrid flow and setup over here, as well as fuel in through there. After that, we were saying this is going to be a control for the centre, so I can go back into the star button, and that brings me back to my main menu. And after that then I can toggle through various things like my energy flow, fuel efficiency so far, clock, all that kind of stuff. And then I've got my hard buttons over here, which is going into things like radio, disc, telephone kind of information, and all that kind of stuff down through there. I've also got various drive modes, so it's going to allow me to change using paddles up and down through gears either side if I want. I don't have to. And then it's going to have, we'll say, a more aggressive mode in S, or it's going to have an E for what I would assume is an eco mode, and then an M if you're manual, like we were saying on the paddles and stuff like that. Drive and reverse is simple. Drive, go ahead, reverse, go backwards. Very, very simple. Park, press the button in through here. Real simple stuff. Cruise control with a speed limiter is down through there, and then the wiper control is in through here. Just again, talking about condition, absolutely perfect, all the way up along through there. And then that steering wheel, apologies about the camera, takes a while to adjust. That steering wheel, nice flat bottom on the steering wheel, and all the way around, all really nice condition. And even things like the door card along here, where people lean up against sometimes, they're just so well kept. The electrochromatic rear mirror darkens itself when someone drives up behind you, and then after that, usual lighting kind of setups and things like that through there. The passenger floor is absolutely perfect, as is this. I'm going to take my camera out of the way here. This passenger seat is in very, very nice condition. Like we were saying, there is a full service history. The car's currently travelled around 75 or so thousand kilometres, and the car is very recently serviced, so let's have a look. Recent service work done on the car was basically a B service, which is including things like the dust filter replacement, air filter, engine oil, brake fluid inspection, and then we'll say the 12-month roadside assist to go with that. That was completed basically at, where are we gone, 73 or so thousand kilometres. Car's done just over 75 right now. And after that then we'll say the next service is not going to be due until 99 or 98,000 kilometres, which is the 5th month of 2019. There's 2 keys with the car obviously, and then after that we will give you 12 months of warranty on the car, and as we were saying, there's going to be 12 months of roadside assist on a car like that as well. So if you are looking for a nice executive saloon car, this is definitely something worth considering. If you're looking for an E300, definitely look at this. I think this is a really nice example of one. But if you're generally looking for a car that's under 30,000 euros and it is super nice looking, this is definitely worth considering. And remember, that price point on that car, while it is a 3-year-old car, that is basically the same price as something like, we'll say, a brand new, i40, Ford Mondeo, Opel Insignia, all those kind of stuff. It's actually less than a brand new one of those. And look what you're getting for the money. So it is such a nice looking vehicle, and it's a real distinctive. Actually, this car, it came into us yesterday. I drove it home last night. I stopped into a yard just to pick up something. The person I was talking to is not into cars, and he even said that is a really nice car, and he does not ever say things about cars. So I guess that to me kind of suggests that it's a very, very eye-catching car. So condition is good. It's a nice spec. I love these cars. These are gorgeous, and that's why I'm so enthusiastic about it. It's such a nice car. Condition and just everything overall. Anyway, look, you've seen the video. If this car is of interest, please do give me a shout. 086 843 1945. We can take any trade-in you have, and then we can offer finance packages and stuff like that as well. And like we were saying, there will be an after-sale service on the car too. No matter where you are in the country, give me a shout by phone or WhatsApp or text or whatever. Or if you come to the garage, please do just ask for Brian. Hopefully this car is of interest. Thanks for taking time to watch, and I hope the video was useful. If there's anything I've left out, or you want me to video a certain part of the car or anything like that, just let me know again via call, text, WhatsApp, whatever suits. 086 843 1945. Thanks for taking time to watch.